Fisher Industries, the first world relief organization to spring into action when the meteors arrived. Whether it was combating the wildfires of the Midwest or helping the military secure affected nuclear sites, Fisher Industries was there, assessing the devastation, bringing a sense of calm to the people left helpless to the meteor attack, and offering peaceful solutions to the uprising and unrest left in its wake. With food and water in short supply, Fisher Industries delivered perishables and medical aid to millions of those misplaced by the meteor attacks, and through its sustainable energy programs, has begun using the power of the sun to harness the natural resources required to begin building relocation camps in areas where meteor strikes are less likely to occur. Although we now live in a new world where the threat from the skies are inevitable, Fisher Industries is doing its part to build back a planet free from the binds of fear and devastation. A world where every human can live free with the promise of a brighter tomorrow.
Leave it to Liam Marshall to be out fishing while the rest of the world goes to hell in a handbasket.
From right here, the world looks just fine.
Maybe you need your glasses. I know you and Charlotte aren't big on television, but I assume you know what's happened in New York.
It's a long ways from here.
How is she?
About the same. That's why I called you.
The episodes?
More frequent since the accident.
I'll go see her. You coming with me?
You know she doesn't like me to be there when you do that.
All right, then. I'll come find you before I leave. I'm going to try and get my hands on some benzodiazepine. That's just generic Xanax. Should help her with the anxiety. Depression is a tricky side effect, so you'll need to keep an eye on her.
I appreciate it.
Might be a few days before I can track some down. The pharmaceutical supply chain is running low, with every available truck headed up north to help those poor bastards up there.
We'll manage.
And what about you?
What about me?
Well, Charlotte says that you worry.
Mostly about her. I'm fine, really. I am. Appreciate you coming by.
Anytime. I'll come by as soon as I have my hands on those pills. You take good care of that woman in there. And maybe yourself, too, if you can find the time.
I found these from when I was having trouble sleeping. Take the pill, Char.
They said Paris was the next city to go.
France is an ocean away from here. Oh, take the pills.
You must be Mr. Marshall. Liam.
You have 10 seconds to get off my land.
Oh, what, you gonna shoot me?
If that's what it takes. Now, I've already told you people, there's no oil under this land.
I'm not with the oil company. I'd be happy to explain myself if you get that thing out of my face. My name is Travis Young. I represent Fisher Industries. We're building a relocation camp for the New York survivors. We're looking for land to break ground. Your property came up on one of our searches.
Refugees.
Survivors. Refugees, if you prefer.
I do, and I'm not interested. This land's been in my family for over 200 years.
You don't have any family. You're behind on the payments as well.
How do you know that?
I've spoken with the bank. Tough spot. You're upside down on the loan.
You can tell Raymond Fisher that he can kiss my ass. You can build your concentration camp somewhere else.
Mr. Marshall, we're philanthropists, not Nazis.
Hoarding people into cages because you got nowhere else to put them? Sounds about the same to me. I saw it on television last night. Chain link fences for miles.
I assure you that...
I don't care about your assurance. What I want is for you to get your ass in this car and get the hell off my property.
Sorry to bother you. I'll let Mr. Fisher know your answer.
Now get the hell out of here!
This is a new appraisal, and that's your new monthly for the whole property.
What about the house?
That number's for the entire estate.
But that's more than the land is worth.
I understand. Look, maybe we can look at doing a refinance.
We did that last year.
And the net payout?
Well, foundation repairs, barn, fences.
Well, you could always look at selling off a couple acres here and there. You've got plenty of space from what I can tell.
That's not an option.
Then unless you find oil under some of these fields, you may have to consider doing a short sale.
A short sale. I've got medical bills.
Charlotte. Look, Liam, with everything that's happening, and now they're predicting protests all over the world, Fisher Industries is buying up land all over Middle America.
Salesman was by this morning, in fact.
It's a very viable option.
What other option do I have?
You don't. Look, you got to get right with the bank within 90 days. You'll lose your house, your land, everything. And then where will you be? Look, I've been your banker for 10 years. I worked with your dad too. This place will not survive the winter. Fisher's deal is a good one. Talk it over with your wife and y'all make a decision.
I'd rather go bankrupt than to watch that man fill this land with hordes of people.
Your father bought a tractor once. Came to the bank for a loan. I was new back then. He asked me if I thought 15 grand was a lot of money for a new tractor. I asked him, I said, "You need a new tractor?" Of course he said yes. And I told him any amount of money was a good value. Otherwise, you'd just be stealing from yourself. "90 days. You call me when you make a decision."
Charlotte? Charlotte, honey, what are you doing out of bed?
I told you.
This just into the World News Desk. A string of meteors have just struck Paris, France. We're seeing the first images to come in, and you can see the destruction caused by the meteor. The smoke rising in the distance and the Eiffel Tower in ruins. These photos are truly
Liam.
terrifying. No word on casualties yet, but from the looks of this video that's being fed to us live via SkyCap 11, the number of dead or wounded could
Is
be
everything all right?
catastrophic.
Everything's fine,
Leaders
sweetheart.
and
I just
European
can't sleep is
diplomats
all.
are being escorted out
I'm
of the
going
region,
back to bed.
and the United States is sending aid to the country as government officials
I
fear
told
the
you.
worst. We don't know if
What's
alarms
happening
were
here?
sounded, but it appears the general public
Go back to bed. I'll be right in.
little to no warning. It's a very sad and delicate situation. Again, Paris, France has fallen victim to the latest meteor strikes. American officials
told
are
you.
urging the public to
I
shelter
told
in
you it was
place
gonna
and
happen
restrict
again.
I said go back to bed!
especially to the affected region. Also, this just in, the President of the United States is also set to deliver his remarks on the situation shortly. And when that happens, you can be sure that World News Tonight will go directly to coverage of the press conference. Stay tuned to this station for the very latest updates on this devastating turn of events.
Don't you ever get tired of doing this?
Fishing?
Coming up empty.
I don't do it to catch fish.
Then why do you do it?
The immersion of it. Bad day fishing beats a good day at work.
If you say so. Here. There's a couple of weeks worth in there. That's all I could get my hands on. And they're sending me to New York in the morning.
Thanks. New York?
I take it you heard about France.
Yeah. Saw it on TV last night.
You and Charlotte, you honeymooned in Paris, right? Well, my job here is done. Let me know if you need anything.
Can I ask you a question? Fisher Industries. You ever heard of them?
Sure.
What would you think if I told you that I was gonna sell a part of the ranch to them? They're building housing for the victims of the meteor. Salesman came by.
What was he offering?
Didn't get that far.
Well, from what I hear, they pay well.
First New York, now France. I'm thinking that holding out was a good move.
You're serious. I never thought you would sell this place.
It pains me to admit that I might, but that money could go to buying a place for Charlotte to live. Somewhere away from all this meteor business. Somewhere where she could get help that she needs.
You know, you take the skies falling down out of the equation, and this place is the best medicine anyone can ask for. But Charlotte's been through a lot. Change of scenery, scary as that sounds, might do her well. You're a good man, Liam. Stubborn and ugly. Good.
Delicious.
I'm ready to listen to Fisher's offer.
Mind if I ask, what changed your mind?
You can ask.
Your land sits in what we call a safe valley. It's far from major cities and recent attacks, and according to NASA's latest predictions, meteor strikes. We've built 7 relocation camps in areas similar in size, and we feel that your land is a perfect setting for our newest campus. And we feel that this adequately represents our evolving interest in your ranch. That number is non-negotiable.
What about the house?
Well, we can't have a house sitting in the middle of the camp, so you will be asked to relocate. But with that much.
What type of medical care do you offer in these camps of yours?
State of the art. These people require extensive medical care, physical, mental. We hire the best.
My wife suffers from post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety attacks. Her doctor was in New York at a conference when the meteors hit. If I do this, I want her taken care of.
Taken care of?
In perpetuity. That's my counter offer.
Let me make a phone call. We have a slight issue with Liam Marshall.
Well?
So, it seems we have ourselves a deal. Mr. Fisher does have one small request before we move forward. He would like Charlotte to be examined by one of our doctors. Due diligence. He simply likes to know the situation he's getting himself involved in. That's all.
Fine.
Pulse is normal. Are you experiencing any headaches, sensitivity to light, anything like that?
Just trouble sleeping.
It's a side effect of the Xanax. I can balance that out. I can give you an injection called phenobarbital. It will help with the sleep patterns you're experiencing.
Great.
How's she doing?
She's doing great. She's a strong one.
Liam,
I know. I just came in here to check on you, that's all.
Mr. Marshall, I can explain. Liam! What the hell are you doing?
She was sent here to kill you!
What? By who?
Fisher Industries and that sneaky fucked salesman.
what are you gonna do about it, Liam?
Wait right here. If she wakes up, you yell my name, all right?
Okay.
Deal's off, gentlemen. Your dog's inside, too. I suggest that you go in there and get her up before she decides she's not gonna wake up again.
What did you do?
What did you do? You tried to kill my wife!
Don't be ridiculous.
Gentlemen, please, if we can just talk about this for a minute.
Mr. Marshall, this is Raymond Fisher. He flew in from France to meet with you after your frantic phone call.
Hey, Liam, I'm really sorry about this. I truly am. Please, if you just lower your weapon, I'd be happy to discuss the situation with you. I mean, I'm just playing a little bit of catch up here myself. You heard about what happened in Paris.
There's nothing to discuss.
Fair enough. How about Travis goes in to take a look and see if the doc's okay? Would you allow him to do that at least? I'm sure you don't want anybody dying in your home.
I'll bring the body out here, and then you're gonna drive off. And don't you ever come back. Are we clear? Are we clear?
Yes, sir. We're clear. I just want to make sure everybody's okay.
I ought to shoot you right where you stand.
We all know you aren't going to do that, Liam.
Oh?
The doctor was brought in by a third-party agency.
An agency that you paid, no doubt.
Well, I pay a lot of people, Mr. Marshall, but believe me, the company will be upended by this. You have my word.
Your word?
Okay, how about you bring the body out and we'll take it from there. You can go check on your wife.
Don't talk about my wife!
Right, okay. My apologies. Let us just get the doctor and we'll be on our way, okay? Yeah? Beautiful place you have here.
Yes, it is.
She's going to be fine. Luckily, there wasn't anything too heavy in that needle.
I really wish you'd reconsider our offer.
Not gonna happen.
Liam, I'm a businessman. With your military background, I was hoping we could strike up a deal.
I only do deals with people I trust, and I don't trust you. Discussion's closed.
Travis, go to the car, please.
I hope we don't ever see one another again.
Oh, I think we might.
Oh,
You see, Liam, perseverance is where the gods dwell. The world's not meant for children any longer. You want to reach the promised land, a sacrifice is necessary. Now, surely you, of all people, should understand that. You know, when the bank takes your land and your home, I'll just buy it off of them for a fraction of the price. So either way, I win. You lose. All you're doing here is buying another couple of months, maybe. Reconsider the offer.
Is everything all right?
everything's fine, honey. Go back inside. I'll be in a minute. Not hungry?
I'm not dead.
I know that.
So are you going to tell me what's going on with that doctor and those men that came here today?
The world is in a mess right now. The bottom line is we're not going to do any deals with anyone. All we have is us. And that's all you need to know.
No. So you would rather have Dr. Tracy feed me a bunch of fucking pills than you tell me the truth. You know, I should have gone on that trip with her. I swear.
Don't.
God, she begged me to go. She begged me to go. And I was the only one in the office that week. Go
I
figure.
said don't do that.
You know, and you should have gone. But you have this stupid farm and you bury your head in these mundane jobs you come up with for yourself.
Stop it! You carry this regret around with you like a noose. Our daughter is gone. There's nothing you can do about that. No one could know what was going to happen. If either of us would have been on that airplane, the other one would be here right now alone, wishing that they were dead. Is that what you want? There's not a day goes by that I don't see her face, not one. Meteors falling from the sky. It was just bad luck. That's all. I'm sorry, Charlotte.
It's so beautiful.
What is?
You okay?
I'm fine.
Did you have another bad dream?
I'll be right back.
Morning.
Not interested.
Not even curious.
Not in the least. You should know that the last person that showed up on my doorstep, it ended very badly for them. So if I was you, I'd just keep on moving.
Are you alone?
Fisher send you?
Are you armed? Let me guess. You forgot it when you came to the door. Sign the paper.
I'm not signing shit!
Last chance.
Go to hell!
It really didn't have to happen like this.
You try to kill my wife, and then you want me to do business with you?
You've seen the latest impacts. They're coming closer together now, faster. All over the world, Mr. Fisher needs this land, and he won't take no for an answer. Sign the fucking papers. Pretend your life depends on it.
You really think I give a shit about my life? Look around.
Your wife's then. Or maybe the memory of your daughter. She was vaporized in New York. Yeah? Get him up. It doesn't need to happen this way. Take the deal, sign it.
If you don't sign those papers, I will kill your wife. And if you go to the police, I will wait you out. And then maybe one day your house explodes. I know that propane tank's half full. Or maybe you watch as your wife drowns in that pond.
I hope you read the fine print.
Fine print?
Mr. Fisher isn't offering you any money. Instead, you get to keep your life for now. We'll see you later, Liam. Pack your shit up and get off Mr. Fisher's land. Trespassers will be shot.
You son of a bitch!
Liam! Let me see. Let's turn it black.
You okay?
I was about to ask you the same thing. So who are they? And don't insult me.
Raymond Fisher, billionaire land developer. He wants the land to build a camp for the survivors of the meteors.
How much does he want?
Nothing. Those were his dogs. If we don't leave voluntarily, he says that they're going to hurt us.
Well, what should we do? Should we call someone? The police?
It's pointless. And with everything that's going on right now, who would care about us?
So you're just going to let him take our home?
I didn't say that.
Then what are you going to do about it? Liam?
I don't know, Charlotte. Just let me think.
We could call Davis.
I'm not gonna do that.
Well, why the hell not?
Your brother's got more important things to be doing.
Okay, so this is about you and your pride. Liam, this is our home. You promised to never let anyone take it from us.
That was a long time ago.
Was it a long time ago? You may think I'm stuck in some kind of cocoon because of all the fucking pills, but I do hear everything.
We'll let the bank take the ranch.
Then we let the bank take the ranch. That I can handle, but this? I'm calling Davis. Put that on your eye.
Thought I recognized that sound.
I didn't know I had one.
Consecutive rounds, short burst.
Yeah. Way I see it, why waste time? Give your enemy a chance to kill you first. What's this? Told me you took a beating. Ain't you a little old to be picking fights?
It's not like I was at a bar.
Well, what was it then? Charlotte says you're in a bad way. Liam, how long have I known you?
They're after the land.
Who?
Fisher Industries. You know them?
Yeah, I know him. What's he offering you?
Nothing.
Nothing. I don't understand.
I signed the papers in exchange for Charlotte and I to not be harmed.
You know I love you, right? But how did you get to be so stupid?
I was thinking about your sister.
Don't bullshit me. You've been to Burma. So what are you gonna do?
Try to reason with him. Not try begging from the land.
Raymond Fisher is a dangerous man. He's smart too. Even if you survive the first wave of whoever he sends up here, he's got the connections and money to keep sending people after you. I've got deployment in 3 days. More meteors are coming. Asia, South Africa, like hail, sleet, rain. They're just handing it out.
I know. But I'm not asking for that.
Yes, you are. You got a gun?
I do.
It's good. Still remember how to shoot it? Show me. Go on, no way I'm leaving here without knowing you still know how to shoot. Good. You got a few spare arms in the truck, clean. No numbers. That is in case you need to shoot something other than a paper target. You know, God doesn't want us here anymore, Liam. That's what this is all about. He's systematically wiping us off the face of his earth. Like the Mayans and Babylonians. We're just the next cog in the wheel of perpetual fuck-ups.
I'm afraid you're right.
Well, let me get these things out of the truck. Hey, when you were in the Corps in Burma, whatever happened to that militant group you were after?
They fled into the rainforest when we touched down in Rangoon. 16 of us, heavy armed, split into small teams, communicated through shortwave radio.
How long did it take you to find them?
A week.
Yeah. How'd you do it?
Burned the forest down.
Thank you.
Did you get enough to eat?
Yeah.
What happens if you die?
We're all gonna die, sweetheart.
That's not what I meant.
Davis will come take care of you.
But what if they kill me too?
Just don't know. Just like I don't know a lot of things. I don't know how to be rich. I don't know how to be loved. I don't know how to walk away from things that don't need me any longer. I don't know what's going to happen to me, you, anybody for that matter. I don't know what to say to you. We could both die. Yeah. And I would have never learned the things that were worth knowing. But what I do know is that if we both die, that we can be a family again. All of us. That what you want to hear? All this grief? All this fear of dying that you have inside of you? Maybe it's just a result of me not allowing you to really live.
But that isn't true. That's not true.
My mother once told me that if I don't carve my name into something that lives, someone else will do it for me. On my tombstone.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
Breaking news now out of the United Kingdom, several large meteors have struck London and the surrounding areas. British leaders have been evacuated to a secure location,
Shit.
with remaining government officials using local broadcast networks to urge citizens in the affected
They had no
areas
warning.
that have not yet fled the country to shelter
The
in
sirens.
place with their loved ones.
Could mean that there's going to be an impact. Go to the bedroom and stay away from the windows. Now!
So what are you going to do when they come back?
Whatever I have to. I promise. Okay, now go on.
NASA predicts more meteor strikes are looming. As for England, death tolls have yet to be released, but speculation is that the number could be upwards of tens of thousands. Stay tuned to this station for more late-breaking news on the meteor disaster happening now in London.
Stay right there. Don't turn around. You call out, I'll blow your head off. Nod your head if you can understand me. Take your pistol out.
What pistol?
It's not a question.
You happy?
Toss it on the grass over there. Put your hands on your head. Turn around. Keep them where I can see them at all times.
You can at least buy me a drink first.
Shut up. You tell Raymond Fisher, this is my land!
No.
You must be Charlotte.
Mr. Marshall, I'll shoot her in the spine. Even if she lives, she'll never walk another day. Lower your weapon. Now! Throw it away. Get on your knees.
I'm sorry.
Liam, I just wanted...
Shut up! Both of you! Get down. You stupid old man. You could have walked away with a fortune. But here we are. I'm sure your daughter will be very proud.
Liam!
Charlotte. Charlotte, honey, look at me. Look at me. You're gonna be fine.
Looks like I got here in the nick of time. You okay, sis?
Yeah, I think so.
Davis, I thought you were shipping out.
Well, after we talked, I thought I might stick around for a bit. Good thing, too, though.
Thank you.
Anything for my sis. This body needs to be moved. I'll do it. You two get inside and get cleaned up and leave the rifle here. I got it.
Yeah.
Will he be returning anytime soon?
What's the rush?
What do you mean?
Well, he just might kill you when he shows up.
Please sit. Have you taken your pills yet today?
Yes.
Wondering if you'll go in the back for just a little bit and let me visit with Mr. Fisher privately.
Sure. Good luck.
I came to talk.
I know why you came. Someone missing in your life as of late?
What do you propose?
First, benzodiazepam. You've heard of it? Lifetime supply delivered monthly as long as my wife is alive. Secondly, you're going to buy this land and the house for double your initial offer. Once you sign the papers, you're going to put it in a deed trust in my name. And with all transparency, this deal is non-negotiable.
Would you consider a counteroffer?
I would not.
Okay.
You can have the pills delivered to our doctor who is in New York. You can use one of your fancy planes to fly her back here where she belongs. This is the address to my bank. You will meet me there in the morning to do all the paperwork and transfer the funds. If you don't show up, I will expose you for who you really are, a thief profiting off of other people's tragedies.
Sounds good.
Keep walking. There's nothing else to say.
Are you catching anything?
Not yet.
Wow. I'm gonna hang out here with you. Look,